This show is designed for people who don't have time to keep up with the world of art. This is the program that lets you keep abreast of the art world in only 6 minutes. Hi, I'm Don Carlo Gutsy, and this week on Wayne's Art Shorts, we're going to take a look at the criminal art of Lazlo. Here, take a look at this one, but look fast, we don't have much time. Welcome to the show that helps you keep up with the art world in a hurry. Our guest tonight is an eminent criminologist. Because of his links with crime, he wishes to be anonymous. We'll refer to him only as Ace. Doctor, will you take a look at some of these? I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, this is a shot of the sort of school, young people just starting out in crime, and 10 evenings. Here.
Let's take a look at this picture.
Yes. Here's some street thugs are holding a captive and inducing him to take drugs, thereby cultivating an addiction. This way he'll come back later on his own.
What percent of America is dealing with crime and art and crime?
I would say a good 90%.
90%. I see, Doctor. Notice the hand around the throat. That could be after golfing, too, a foursome. You don't know what happened on the course. Later on in the show, we're going to be interviewing via telephone, I believe, Mr. Lazlo himself. So this is one that I think is absolutely disgusting and should not be shown anywhere. Mangled love. Dr. Ace, as I told you earlier in the show, that we did have a taped interview with eminent artist Mr. Lazlo, the famous crime artist of the 20th century. Would you like to see the tape right now?
Oh, excellent. Maybe we can gain some perspectives on this man's hidden personality.
Okay, let's, can we roll that tape then? Okay, fine. Mr. Lazlo, are you there?
Gutsy?
What is going on with you in this art world?
Well, Gutsy, I'm going to have to tell you, this crime art thing has gotten out of hand. I've given it up for abstract expressionism. As you can see behind me, I have this painting.
How do you explain this painting behind you and, well, many of your other works of art which we've previewed earlier, including that disgusting thing behind you there?
Oh, Bob.
Lazlo, what exactly is the Chinese rhetoric behind on the painting itself?
The Chinese rhetoric is something that I did in the dark when I painted the painting. I turned off the lights and dipped the brush in some paint and actually instigated that on an automatic level, much like the early surrealists.
So, somewhat similar to a muscle memory in a golf club when you're picking it.
Well, this golf thing, Gutsy, I think you should seek some professional help on that obsession, but actually I think you're right. I think you've nailed down the whole meaning of the whole painting. I've got to admit, most people who speak of this work don't understand it, and I was thinking of burning it.
It's very evocative, and it evokes some sort of
Along with me this evening is our special guest for tonight, the Reverend Mike. He is an authority on criminal art. What was the authority? I don't even remember.
While I'm drawn irrevocably to the work itself, it's a little difficult for me to condone what the message might be. What I think that, as I perceive what this artist is trying to do with it. Look, it's this one here. See, you know, it's a shame because he could make a beautiful painting, but Mr. Lazlo chooses over and over in this painting here. Look at that.
Disgusting.
Well, technically brilliant. Brilliant, technically. But look at it. Lurid colors. And in this painting here with a woman with a gun. Why is he has a woman with a gun? We know that guns are masculine.
I think the men are more adjusted to this type of crime art.
Yes, I think that men can embrace this psychologically, emotionally, sexually. I think men have an affinity with a gun as a sexual extension of themselves in a way that a woman does not have a gun on her body. She has doesn't have the equipment. Only men should use guns. and only men who have registration with
You're saying women don't know how to shoot guns or shouldn't shoot guns?
I think women should not hold a gun. It's very, very distasteful. We have bad enough trouble with society today when men are going around carrying guns, but of course I carry a gun. But for women, this is...
Why would you have to carry a gun, being a reverend?
Well, I'm in the crime business too.
Oh, I see, okay.
You guys still there?
That's possible. Doctor...
What are you talking about? You're not talking about me, are you?
Lazlo, are you there yet?
What are you talking about?
Lazlo?
Tell me what you were talking about.
We were talking about your aloe bubblegum campaign for the Chinese.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a good campaign. That was some bubblegum that they're producing in Germany and selling over in the Eastern markets, a la China and Japan. You still on, Ace?
Yes, I'm here. You eat this with or without chopsticks?
Being the clinical criminologist that you are, I understand that you probably are wondering why Chinese don't eat bubblegum with chopsticks. You know why? These chopsticks get stuck in their mouth and they can't chew the gum properly. I have this theory that I approached the Chinese investors with, that if you could invent a edible cartoon character a la Gumby, Gumby, it was the natural, you know. He should have been produced. Gutsy?
Yes, Dal, we're with you here.
Still there? Mm-hmm. Don't hang up, okay?
We won't hang up.
Okay. So I thought, you know, the Chinese are into simplicity, like Zen and stuff like that, and I thought a square piece of bubble gum could be promoted as gum, but also promoted as a possible cartoon character.
Well, that's all very interesting.
Now, we're not talking about children here, because I don't believe that children will be interested in work or even have the ability to be seen unless somehow it gets on the media.
Being a criminal...
Fucking A. You never were a guy to express yourself well. How the hell did you get to be a clinical criminal psychologist?
Obviously, a childish attempt to discredit someone who's getting close to the truth.
I find this a little bit interesting here, that the eminent doctor is being confronted by an artist of sorts who has been leading the, let's say, the youth of America into crime.
Yeah, right.
Through
You guys
criminal
call me
art.
up. You call me up and get on my case, but let me tell you, Ace,
Looking at this, where does it come from? What type of a
Gutsy,
mind?
you guys are totally bogus. This show you've got, you know, whoever's watching this show right now should turn it off right now, because these guys are so screwed up. This guy gulps, and the other guy, he's not a criminal pathologist.
We don't
He's
have
a
much
pathetic
time
criminal.
left this afternoon, so... besides that, I got a tea time in a little while, so I think if we
It's
have
pathetic.
anything...
All you guys are
okay,
pathetic.
Okay, all right. Let's see if we can wrap this up right now, and I'd like to thank everyone for being with us.
Let's
here
look at some more art.
This afternoon.
You guys just are sitting around talking about German bubblegum.
Ace,
Listen to the man rave.
We're talking
Listen to him rave.
Guys, Ace, I'm going to get you.
Mr. Dal Lazlo.
I'm going to get you, too,
Thanks,
Gutsy.
Larry.
Heard that, America?
You won't hear the
How do you
bullet
live that
that
to you?
kills you.